parenting, but at least I'm not a pageant mom. I could never be a pageant mom. Because my daughter's not that good looking. That's not true. She's just not talented. She's stunning. She's stunning. She was running track, but this semester she chose not to run track. She did run away from home twice. But she didn't make good time. No, she didn't. She came right back home 20 minutes later because she left the charger to her BlackBerry behind. Poor thing. Gosh, I don't know why they're so out of control. I guess I was a little wild. I used to show up to high school drunk with my Catholic school skirt hemmed way too high. And then the kids were like, Mom, please stop. It's embarrassing. It's not a good way for you to conduct a parent-teacher conference. Never mind an open house. Yeah, I'm not afraid of the runaway. I don't know why. I think I just don't believe in them. With technology, you can't run away from home anymore. If you run away from home, your parents just Google you, find you immediately. Mom, Dad, how'd you find me? We followed you on Twitter. Can't, you know? And I grew up with runaways. You know, they're very 70s, very Chips, very Ponch and John. Here's a dime, call your parents. Or like 80s runaways, like Pat Benatar, circa Love is a Battlefield runaway. With the great hair and the, do you remember this video? And Pat Benatar ran away from home and her dad was like, fine, you go. Because she was like 40 when the video was made. And then she went and became a dance hall girl because MTV didn't like the idea of prostitution at the time. But there's a point in the story when we realize that Mom and Dad did something right with Pat. Because when they had enough of that dance hall pimp, Pat rallied the girls. And together, they shimmied. They shimmied. They used the steps he taught them against him. And they shimmied that pimp into a corner, and they killed him. Killed him dead. Only they didn't show that part because MTV didn't like the idea of murder at the time. And his blood was on their hands and shoulder pads. I had a great childhood. I'm not from around here. I'm from Boston, Massachusetts. I love LA. Boston, everybody's exactly the same. Everybody is Irish, and everybody is straight, and everybody's Catholic, and everybody's white. Well, we did have some black people, and by black people I mean Italians. And that's where I was raised by my mother and my father, my sister and I. I don't know how siblings can be more different. I do stand-up comedy. My sister does crack cocaine. Socially, my mother assures me. She's in prison. I know this because I got a fun voicemail one day. It said, "This is Seminole County Correctional Facility. You have a collect call from Jan, help me." Do you accept the charges? I didn't accept the charges. I blocked them.